Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree, coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. We look outside live right now. It's a pretty normal, average, beautiful day out there. No complaints, really, but we wanted to let you know about some severe weather risks coming in tonight and through at least midweek today. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans here. David, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Will, good to see you. Good to talk about some rain finally.
Yeah, it's very nice to have come off a weekend where we saw some of that much-needed rain, and we're getting even more this week.
That's right, yeah, and I know some people missed out on the rain or only got a tenth of, or a quarter of an inch over the weekend. That's okay. Same thing happened at my house. The much better chances of rain, rather, are still to come. I think this next 48 hours, Will, is going to be the most active 2 days of the whole month of May so far.
Wow, okay, well, let's get into it. We're expecting kind of a line of storms to roll through pretty late tonight.
That's right. Most of this tonight and also tomorrow night should be kind of an overnight thing. So this is one of those situations where it's important to have a way to receive weather warnings. Your KXAN weather app is, of course, the best thing to do. Here's the forecast, clouds and radar model at 10 or 11 p.m. tonight. Notice a complex of storms entering the western hill country. As we advance this forecast forward, you'll see that complex of storms in some form or another moving over Austin and through much of the area. The chance of rain tonight is not a guarantee for all of us, but it's high. It's about 70%, and we're also seeing some signs, Will, that this complex of storms, we have a fancy word for it, MCV, mesoscale convective vortex, could kind of form its own low pressure system, its own spinning low. And when that happens, that's very important because our main threat of severe weather turns into wind damage. We've had a couple similar events to this weeks ago. If you recall, we had an overnight wind thing in Llano County, also San Marcos, down in New Braunfels several weeks ago. But this could be sort of a similar thing. We could have some wind gusts of 50 or 60 miles per hour, and it's really hard to tell where those might develop. This, though, covers round one of the rain, which will be overnight tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned round one there. This is going in from tonight into early tomorrow morning, but then tomorrow afternoon and evening, this all fires up again.
That's right. And, you know, during the day tomorrow, you'll see on the forecast here that we might get a big break. The atmosphere, after we see a big complex of storms like we're expecting tonight, needs a break to rest and recharge, just like we do. So tomorrow afternoon might look a lot like today. Notice on the future weather model that you see here, mix of sun and clouds, just a slight chance of a little pop-up storm. But tomorrow night into early Wednesday is starting to look like the main event, if you will. Tomorrow night, this is what the radar could look like. This is Wednesday just after, tomorrow night just after midnight. This is Wednesday at 1 a.m. And this is a big complex of thunderstorms along a cold front that'll be moving through. Tomorrow night, we have a virtual guarantee of at least periods of rain across the area. And I think tomorrow night is when the bulk of the rain totals, I'm expecting those to fall.
What's the temperature going to be? Because, again, today we're seeing a bit of a nicer, cooler day compared to what we had the last 2 weeks or so. So what are we looking forward to?
And even with the past 2 days, which have felt much better than the whole month, this is still the hottest May ever. So we need more respite than this. This cold front, though, tomorrow night should produce highs, Will, on Wednesday, close to 70. That's your afternoon high. So it's going to feel great out there, but that's also because we'll have some storms lingering Wednesday as well.
You're speaking right to me. I love this weather so much. But as we're talking about having so much rain coming through, this is the rainfall totals that you're expecting maybe for later this week.
Right. Now, this is kind of on the high end of the models, I will say. Not everybody's going to get bullseyes like this, but I'm confident enough showing you this because several of our best models are suggesting that somewhere, can't tell you exactly which town, so don't take your number verbatim as you look at this map, but somewhere, even though many of us get 1 to 3 inches, we could get somebody getting 6 inches, 7 inches of rain. Again, I think the bulk of that does not come tonight. It comes tomorrow night into the first half of the day on Wednesday. So if this happens, this could go from famine to feast. As I was telling you yesterday, you know, our soil's so dry, it'll soak some of this up for a while, but if we get a half foot of rain in some areas, that's going to mean a flash flood threat. And most of that flash flood threat, I think, could come early Wednesday morning.
How did the drought conditions that we have with everything being so dry out there affect the chance for flash flooding?
Right. The thirsty soil can soak up more rain than if it were already waterlogged. So the fact that we have the worst statewide drought conditions since January of 2012, more than 10 years ago, is a savior for us, if you will. But once we get that first round of storms in tonight, assuming many of us see rain, that'll add some moisture to the soil. And then our sponge is a little bit more full of water, if you will. And if you keep pouring more water into that sponge in your sink, aka the next round of storms tomorrow night, eventually our soil is going to fill up and that sponge is going to start overflowing, and that's when we see runoff and flash flooding problems.
It's been a while since we've had flash flooding concerns around here. Yeah.
It has, and May is our big flash flood month. It's also our big hail, wind, and tornado month. We haven't seen any of that during this very unusual May, but the next 48 hours could be a reminder of why this is severe weather and flash flood season.
David, let's just remind people again what we are expecting tonight. For those who may be joining our stream a little bit later, remind people where this storm is going to be hitting a little bit later tonight.
Sure. So there is a very isolated chance of an evening storm, but the main event, which you see here, rolling into the hill country, a big complex of storms after dark. 10, 11 p.m., it could bring some gusty winds, hail, maybe an isolated tornado, although that's our lowest concern in the hill country. Then overnight, you'll notice the forecast radar here about 3 a.m. tomorrow shows rain more widespread. That's the complex of storms moving through the area. As we mentioned at the top of this broadcast here, gusty winds are actually my main concern tonight, in addition to, of course, lightning, which can be dangerous. But this big complex of storms, those have a tendency to produce wind damage, especially on the back side of them. So if you have things like an umbrella in the back patio, maybe close that before you go to bed. You know, the trash can out at the curb, pull that into the garage or at least against the side of the house. Let's prepare for the possibility of some gusty winds across the area tonight.
Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans, thank you so much for joining us. I know you've got some newscasts to get ready for coming up this afternoon. Tell everybody what you're going to be focusing on during those shows.
Yes, at 4:30 we're going to start showing you not only more of the timeline that you just saw, but also more of the rain total forecasts and where the greatest threat of flash flooding will be. We're in 2 days of a severe weather threat and 2 days of a flash flood threat, so we're going to break down exactly what times we need to be most weather aware over the next couple days.
Additionally, David, you are focusing on some of the stories from the Jarrell tornado that happened many years ago. This week is the anniversary of that.
A somber week for Central Texas. Friday is the 25th anniversary, Will, already of the 1997 Jarrell tornado. That was still the last F5 tornado to happen in the state of Texas. Texas hasn't seen one of those strongest tornadoes on the scale, even up in North Texas, since 1997. It's incredible. Our whole team has been working really hard on this. Our producer, Eric Henriksen, has done an incredible job. It is a 30-minute documentary-style film that'll be airing at 4:30 on Friday afternoon in lieu of our normal newscast. And, you know, in it we talked to survivors of the tornado, including one, Kristen LaFrance, who has not spoken with the media until this point in 25 years. And just some incredible stories of people who were in the worst of it and lost everything, including family members.
Yeah, I was reading the web story that's up on KXAN.com this morning, and just heartbreaking to hear what those experiences were like, revisited all these years later, but so enlightening, and hopefully that's a little bit of a healing situation for them to be able to share that story and remember their loved ones, because that was just such an awful storm. And
speaking with them, they always say that they don't want to be known as the tornado town. There's a lot more to Jarrell than just the 1997 tornado. But Mrs. LaFrance also said that it's important that she doesn't want her father to be forgotten. So it's important that we tell people stories like that, and we're looking forward to doing that on Friday.
Can't wait to see that. All right, Chief Meteorologist David Yeomans, thank you for being here, and we'll see you at 4:30.
Thank you, Will. Appreciate
All right, everyone. Forecast details are available at KXAN.com, also on the KXAN News app, so please put that on your smartphone. Sign up for our push alerts, because we'll put out any kind of weather alert straight to you onto your fingertips. So thank you all again for watching. We'll see you back here another time. Please, everybody, stay safe and healthy out there, and take care.